41 years old. One trophy missing. One last shot. When the 2026 World Cup kicks off across the US, Canada, and Mexico, Cristiano Ronaldo will be 41 years and 4 months old. Let that sink in. The oldest outfield player to ever start a World Cup match was Roger Milla at 42. Ronaldo isn't just chasing a trophy. He's chasing history itself. And here's the brutal truth nobody in Portugal wants to say out loud. 5 World Cups. 0 finals. Not one. Germany 2006, South Africa 2010, Brazil 2014, Russia 2018, Qatar 2022. The man has 900+ career goals, 5 Champions Leagues, 5 Ballons d'Or, and exactly 8 World Cup goals to his name. Compare that to Messi's 13. Compare it to Klose's 16. For a guy whose entire brand is built on being the greatest ever, the World Cup is the gaping hole in the resume. Remember what happened in Qatar? Benched against Switzerland. Watched from the sideline as Goncalo Ramos hat-tricked Portugal into the quarters. Then went home crying after Morocco dumped them out. That was supposed to be the redemption arc. It became the heartbreak. So why does 2026 feel different? Because it has to be. This isn't just Ronaldo's last dance. It's the entire golden generation taking their final bow. Bruno Fernandes will be 31. Bernardo Silva, 31. Pepe, if he somehow drags himself there, will be pushing 43. Ruben Dias anchors the back. João Cancelo on the flank. Diogo Jota up top. Rafael Leao cutting in from the left. On paper, Portugal has one of the deepest squads on the planet. But here's the pattern interrupt you need to hear. Portugal has had stacked squads before. They've never gotten past the semi-finals at a World Cup. Not in 1966. Not in 2006. Never. The talent has always been there. The mentality? That's the question mark that's haunted them for 60 years. And then there's the Ronaldo problem. Because he is a problem now, even if his fans don't want to admit it. Playing in the Saudi Pro League against defenders who'd struggle in the championship. Demanding to start every match. Sucking minutes away from Ramos, away from Jota, away from the future. Coach Roberto Martinez has to make a choice nobody envies. Build around the legend, or build around what actually wins football matches. Here's my honest prediction. And you might hate it. Portugal makes the quarterfinals. Maybe the semis if the bracket opens up. But they hit a wall against France, or Argentina, or Brazil, or whoever's waiting in the knockout rounds with a midfield that actually presses for 90 minutes. Because Ronaldo at 41 can give you 60 good minutes. He cannot give you a tournament. Not against the best on earth. The only way this changes. Martinez has the courage to use Ronaldo as a finisher. A weapon off the bench. A penalty taker. A moment maker, not a 90-minute liability. If that happens, Portugal becomes genuinely dangerous. If Ronaldo's ego wins the tactical war, they're going home in the round of 16. Think about the storyline if he actually does it though. 41 years old. Lifting the trophy Messi lifted in Qatar. Completing the impossible chapter. Settling the GOAT debate for half the internet forever. It would be the greatest sports story of the decade. Maybe the century. But football doesn't care about storylines. It cares about who's fitter in the 89th minute. Who tracks back. Who wins the second ball. And those are not the questions you want to ask about a 41-year-old striker. So what do you think? Drop a comment right now. Does CR7 lift that trophy in New Jersey next July? Or does the World Cup remain the one piece he never gets? I'm reading every reply. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the squad breakdowns, the bracket predictions, and every twist on the road to 2026. And next, watch the video popping up on your screen right now, where I break down exactly which dark horse nation could shock the world next summer. You won't see this one coming. Click it.